Hello, everybody. Welcome back to another interview. And this time I'm joined by cNed, the latest addition to Navi. Hi, cNed. Thank you so much for being here.
Hi, thank you for interview doing with me.
That's okay. That's okay. It's been a long time, a dream of mine to be able to speak to you like this. So I'm very grateful for the opportunity. Now, before we jump into stuff, I wanted to ask you about Simple because I saw the video on the Navi YouTube channel. You know, you and Simple got to play against each other in Valorant. Have you played against him before? What was that experience like?
No, I played with him just once in that how do you say, like in that episode, and it's really he has a really good aim. I can say, like, even if he's not playing Valorant, he's a good aimer, and yeah, I kind of how to say excited to play with him when I heard about it first time from my manager. And yeah, it was a good experience. I learned something from him.
Really? Oh, wow. I'm sure he was excited to play with you as well, you know.
Yeah.
The feeling was mutual. Of course, you are a new addition to this team. They were kind of like FPX as a core for a long time before you. I think a lot of people had questions about, you know, the differences between you and Artis. Obviously, Artis was a really great player too. How would you describe, you know, maybe similarities or differences between your role, your play style compared to someone like Artis?
I don't know. Like I'm not analyzing too much other players' play style, to be honest. But I can describe myself. Maybe I like to play aggressive, of course. What makes me stronger is this, and I'm not afraid from taking a risk, of course, as well. And I don't know. Like I feel like I have a unique play style. Like it's not similar. I'm I can describe like this.
And in terms of the meta, because I know last year I heard you say a couple times that you felt like maybe with Ascend you guys suffered a little bit because you couldn't 100% catch up with the meta and it just didn't suit you. How much of that was down to Chamber? And are you glad now Jet is more kind of in meta again?
Like with Ascent, I don't know what went wrong, to be honest. Like, yeah, of course, I couldn't adapt Chamber, to be honest, and cause like with Jet, we have a different playstyle, and you know, like for example, I was pushing with Jet, like playing aggressive, but with Chamber, it's like I don't know how to describe. Like with Chamber, you sit in an one place and
Passive.
you play. Yeah, passive. So I can't do that. You know, my playstyle isn't suited for that. And we really used to play with my playstyle in the team. Like for example, I was going A, B, but with Chamber you can't do that. So maybe because of that, we couldn't find our playstyle with Chamber. Uh, like now, Jet in the meta again. I'm of course happy, and yeah, we will see what is going to happen.
Now, when it comes to your new team, I think the meme, right, was like cNed and friends. I know you also didn't like that because it's a lot more about the team. But I think with this team, I don't think anybody is going to say that perhaps because you're joining a team with loads of different star players. You know, they proved themselves already, winning trophies and so on. So, do you feel like your role is now maybe a little bit different?
I mean, it depends on what how you look to my role. Like, I think I will play. I want to play the same because if I play the same, I will have a again that strength. You know, like from like 2021, I was playing really good because I was feeling. I know how should I play, and I want to play the same. That's it. It doesn't matter like the players playing with me. I want to show my full potential.
You still want to carry?
Yeah, it's yeah, maybe.
I mean that's a good mindset, right? You don't want to relax just because there's other people that could also carry. The last time that you were on an international stage, you know, I remember there was an interview with 100 Thieves, and they said the way that you beat Ascend is you just find out where cNed is and go to the other site. I think that's kind of the way that they described playing against you. Do you see that as a compliment? Do you feel like, oh, that makes me feel good? And what do you think about the fact that some teams feel like it's that easy, just don't try and run into you and they can beat you?
I mean, of course, this is a like kind of disrespect for my teammates because like it's then when you say like that, it's mean like I don't know. My teammates is try to support me, of course, because they know I can kill them when come to me, and my teammates is supporting. But when go other side, also there's my teammates, and they can stop you because I have to believe that my teammates is going to stop them. So it's kind of disrespect for my teammates, but yeah, it's kind of compliment. Like it's both, I think.
Yeah, I mean, it was a, I guess like we memed about it being like a strat, you know. I think it happens against a lot of teams. I also want to talk about you as a player because I think I only ever remember I watched you play a lot and on stage too, and I think I can only remember one time that you got maybe a little bit emotional. I think you remember too, where like you stood up and there was a lot of like expression because you don't usually do that. Are you still that way? Do you still feel like you're not the type of person to kind of like stand up and be very expressive, especially since now you're going to play on international stage again?
To be honest, I'm not thinking to acting like that. If I feel really angry, then I'm start to express like I'm standing up, yelling or something. But even if I be happy, I'm not showing because like I'm really relaxed and calm person, and like if you watch my some highlights, like in some tough situations, I try to. I mean, I'm not trying. I give a like calm decide. Like for example, four guys pushing me, and I just trying to be calm, not like going right, left. So in game, I'm like that as well, and also in reality, I'm just calm. That's that's it.
Just your personality, right? You're
Yeah,
just,
personality. Yes.
yeah, you're just like that. What about your teammates right now? Do you feel like, because on Ascend, you had teammates with big personalities, you know, very, very big personalities. Is that the same on Navi too?
No, my teammates is just like more calm, like more like me, I think right now. Like, but of course, in the we did never like never we played official, but not in the LAN, not in the stage. So I don't know how they react in the stage. But I can say in official, like not like so I can say, but they're really cool and they are giving motivation, blah blah blah. Yeah, that's
Similar energy, it feels like, you know, maybe
yeah, yeah, similar.
the level of energy. Also, obviously you were in the crowds at Turkey, at Istanbul, when the games were happening, and Alfaya was also playing in a tournament. I feel like for a long time it was just you representing Turkey. You know, you had a big responsibilities, but now Alpha is out there. Of course, you know, BBL footballers, they're going to be playing in Brazil as well. How happy are you to see the development of the Turkish scene?
In 2021 almost no player was like representing Turkey. Like it was only me, I think, in the whole year. Like there was Paura in the beginning of the 2021, but after that I think no one was playing, so I have a big responsibility. Like I want to make proud of them. But now, like we have Alfajar, he's playing really good, and also BBL futbolists get partnership, as you said, and I'm really happy. I want to see more Turkish players because I know, and I'm pretty sure there's a lot of talents in Turkish, like especially in young generation. Maybe you followed the VRL Turkish, and there's really good players, and I hope we can see them in the partnership or better teams.
Yeah, Parla, I think, is a team
Yeah.
that I feel like I was really surprised that a lot of the players didn't make it into the VCT main franchise. But like you said, they have a chance to maybe even make it through the VRLs as well. This is such a random question, but I wanted to ask you for a long, long time. But why do you use the Prism operator?
In the beta, I have a no skin. I didn't pay for skins in the beta, so I just buy one operator and it was Prism, and I just play with that, and I was playing good, so I just didn't change. It's like a totem, like I don't know how do you say it in English, like something like that. Yes.
Yeah, yeah, like a
Uh,
charm, like a lucky charm,
yeah,
right?
yeah, Lucky Charm, yeah. Like I didn't change it, and I'm really happy because it's not a bad skin. Also, like if it's bad skin, I will change, but it's a good skin, I think, for me. And it's my Lucky Charm, I can say.
What would it take for you to use a different skin? Like, what would have to happen? Or
Mm,
never? Or is it like you're never going to change?
looks like never. I think
Oh,
looks like never. Yeah.
well, what
I
if
mean,
it?
I'm trying get different skins when like new skins come up, but like short time, like 1 2 week. I try and I just see the animations, blah blah blah, and I just don't like it and go back to Prism.
Doesn't feel the same. You're like,
Yeah.
it's not the Prism op. But
Yeah.
what if you had like a cNed skin? What if like like in League of Legends, a lot of players they when they win worlds they get a skin. What if you got a cNed one? Do you just like make the Prism one and put your name on it or something?
Yeah, like normal Prism skin and just like a cNed in
Yeah.
the like in the like the how do you say in the under the scope, you know?
Yeah.
It will be good.
That's actually a good idea, I think. I feel like I could see people really loving that if you ever got that opportunity. I watched the Navi documentary, and in it, you spoke a little bit about maybe it's like a nice coincidence that you're joining Navi with the ex FPX players because the history when you were on Nopenki at First Strike, that was like your first big tournament, and you kind of you got a taste of Angel, Shout, and Zipan. So does that? Have you ever spoken to them about this? What's it like now to play with the people that kind of handed your first kind of tough victory in your career?
To be
Oh,
honest,
tough loss even in your career. Yeah.
uh, to be honest, like when even with before the Nolpeng, even in BBL, we play with them in the I don't remember which tournament. I think Allied Odyssey or something like that. I don't remember exactly, and they beat us again. And after that, I joined Nolpenki. They beat us again. After that, in when I joined Ascent, then we beat them in Masters One. And we have a really good history. Like it's been like 2 years, I think. Like when I played with them first day, it was 2022 maybe 2021. I don't remember. And like we never spoke it to be honest, but I'm really happy playing with them because like I meet them like maybe 5 6 time in like officials in the serious games, and yeah, that's it. And I remember in the when we are playing with them in Nolpenki in the first strike, and they really countered me so hard. Like I never humiliated like in so long time. I still remember that game, and yeah.
Now you'll get to do it to someone else. Yeah, we'll see,
Yeah.
we'll see. And last question before I let you go. I'm sure you're aware of this, but there's a lot of tier lists. I think people like to make, pre-tournament tier lists of all of the teams that are going to every tournament. And this one I feel like is a difficult one because there's new rosters, there's new maps, there's 32 teams going there. If I had to force you to put your team in per Navi, in a tier list right now, like S tier, A tier, B tier, C D, where would you put Navi going into Brazil?
I mean, even if you ask some players, of course he's going to say his team maybe S. Maybe I'm thinking wrong, but yeah, I think we are a S team. I'm really confident about that. I hope we can make a good result in the Brazil tournament, and I believe that.
I like the confidence. I like the confidence. And just very quickly, because obviously, you know the bracket and format now already of Brazil. How confident are you knowing how difficult your side of the bracket is? Like you have crew right off the bat, and then if you make it through that, you have some crazy good teams as well. Are you still confident after seeing the bracket?
Yeah, it doesn't matter. I don't care who we play with. I always play the same.
I think.
Same confidence, not same playstyle.
Oh,
I play at same confidence, yeah.
you think they should be scared of you?
I mean, why they shouldn't, I can say.
That's a fair answer. I think people are also very scared about the fact they have to face you now. But thank you very much, Sina, for joining me, and thank you for your time. And good luck with scrims, and I'll see you in Brazil.
Thank you very much. See you. Thanks for the interview as well.